Welcome, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. I'm Dee, and this is Intuitive Life Advice. I'm going to do your July general reading for 2021. I shuffle off camera, but I shuffle once in front of the camera so that you all can see that the cards are in fact shuffled. I'm going to pull energy for you and the person you're dealing with, and then that way we can see both sides of your story, your situation. I'd like to also remind everyone to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Anything that you can do to help me grow my channel, I would really appreciate it. Do a quick shuffle on these and then we'll get started. Hope you're all having a wonderful July so far and a great 4th of July. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what I can do here to help you. You are just you're actually in a really great place. Generally, you've been leveling out your emotions and your actions and your thoughts. Everything's aligned. You've just become enlightened more than normal, Taurus. It just seems like you're happy. You're balanced. You're happy. You're enjoying your life, and you've recently told your person how you feel. You've declared your emotional state to your person. If this is a love relationship, a romantic love relationship, you have let them know how you feel about them. And you're telling your person that although you're willing to go all in and have a wonderful relationship and spend your life with them in whatever way you all are choosing to spend your life together, whether this is letting this person know you'd like to marry them or just commit, you're the only one that knows that. But there's something here that's hindering. You've got the card of hinder, and this card says, just as broken glass may distort your view, there are people who purposely try to hinder your progress. They create stress and hardship by use of manipulation and sabotage tactics that are meant to throw you off balance. They undermine you by forcing your focus onto the newly found stress and hardship and away from your own well-being, growth, progress, and stability. You have to protect yourself from people like this. When you recognize that your life has taken a turn for the worse after becoming involved with someone, pay very close attention to what is going on in your life so that you will be able to see through the smoke and mirrors action that may be going on behind the scenes in your life. Now, this hinder card came out for I can't remember if it was Capricorn. But whoever you're dealing with here you're telling this person that, look, I'm not going to put up with, you're doing this in a loving way. You're telling them, I care about you. Here are my feelings. I'm offering you my commitment, but I'm not going to be okay with you not supporting me, my hopes, my dreams, my wishes. If you want to try to keep me from becoming independent, more independent, or successful, or grow, or grow in any way, that you're telling them that you're not going to allow that. You will not be in a relationship where someone hinders your progress. And then you're telling them that love does not dishonor. Love fights for your honor. And you're letting them know this. You're letting them know because you've been there and you've done that. You've been dishonored and you have been hindered. Someone has prevented you from reaching your goals or going after your dreams and wishes. And you're not going to be in a relationship with someone who does that to you again. And you're not accusing this person of any of this. You're just letting them know, these are my rules. I can't be dishonored. You have to, you got to have my back. You've got to respect and honor me when I'm not in the room with you. If you're out by yourself somewhere, you have to have me in your heart all the time. You have to love me all the time, not just when you're in my face. And you have to be of great character, or you're not going to be with them. And they are of great character, or you wouldn't be telling them how you feel in the first place. Now, you're a little worried, though, because this card here is telling me that you're a little concerned about the response you're going to get. And what you don't know here is this person is doing everything they can to stay grounded and not relapse into whatever addiction it is that they had. And I don't feel like this is a person. I feel like it was more of a controlling personality that they have. Maybe they're a little narcissistic. If they're a little narcissistic but not too much, that you can handle that, you feel. But if this is a full-blown narcissistic personality disorder where this person is going to try to own you and possess you and manipulate you, and they're going to, and when they do that, they make you feel like you're being rejected and abused, because that's actually what that is. It is abuse. And they're worried because they know they won't ever admit it to you, but they know that they're on thin ice with you, and that if you ever really see them for who they really are, that you will change your mind on how you feel about them. And this is just as clear as a bell here, and I don't think you know this about this person. It's showing up here like this is on this person's mind. It's not on your mind. You're more concerned about, I want someone who supports me and loves me and honors me in my absence, and where I can stay beautiful and balanced and healthy in my mind and my heart. And you're a little nervous about telling them that these are your roles, But your person is over here like this is the shambles card. This person is messed up over this talk that you're wanting to have with them. You know what I mean? They've got a little bit of it, or they wouldn't be this concerned. They know that you're going to tell them what you won't put up with and what you're wanting in this relationship, and then you're going to make a decision whether you want to stay in it or not. But they're extremely concerned here. They're just like I said, doing everything they can to appear grounded. And their stress level, anxiety level is it's through the roof at 8.5. That's really high. And they have the card that says, love is not ownership of a partner. So this card is about possessing someone, manipulation, claiming ownership of a person, and telling us that that's not love, and that's not something that you're going to put up with. And I think this person knows this more than you realize, and they know that they're scared to death of you just rejecting them and finding out. I don't think you know about this, but they have some sort of an addiction here, and it's not something that's a physical thing. It's more of maybe it's like a porn addiction. It's something that you don't know about yet, but you're going to find out soon, because it's right here. This is the Now card. And if you knew about that, you wouldn't be getting your sweet little speech ready where you're just going to say, okay, but this is what I can't have in my life. I want you to honor me in my absence and support me in all I do, because that's what I'm going to do for you. And you're concerned about all this pretty stuff that's easy to say, and just a good person already does all those things, so you're kind of okay. You're not really that worried that this person isn't going to respond how you want them to, or how you hope they will, because you just feel like, these are just normal things, unless a person's got some pretty bad issues. That's just normal characteristics of a person. It's to be supportive and to honor you in your absence, treat you like the amazing person that you are, and value you. But like I said, they're having a problem with it. They're preparing for you to turn them loose. They're in shambles over it. They know they're possessive and manipulative. They know they want to get you away from all the people that you have as your circle of trust group, because those people recognize bad personality flaws and they'll tell you about them, and this person is really concerned that you're going to see some of this before you commit, and they want to get you to commit before you see it, thinking that it would be harder for you to get rid of them if you saw it after you had a great commitment, like a marriage or a big commitment where you move in together and all those kind of things. So this person's in a pickle over this, and you're just over here thinking everything's beautiful, and you're really not stressed at all about it, because you think this person's who you think they are, and they're not. They've got a dark addiction that you don't know about, and they've got some dark traits here: manipulative and controlling and possessive. And they want to appear grounded, but they're not. And those are bad traits. That's being completely dishonest with you already, So maybe when you have this talk with them, you can ask a couple of questions before you lay out the rules that you have set here. Maybe you can ask them, is there anything you want me to know that you feel I may be unhappy with, or is there something that we can talk about that maybe we can work through, so that we don't take such a big step. If you take a big step toward commitment before you really know one another this well enough to know who you're dealing with, it's a lot harder to end a relationship like that when you move in together and you share vehicle loans, or the things that you do when you commit to one another. And it's harder to end a situation like that. So some people don't. They kind of just bear it and get through it, and kind of overlook the fact that there's a problem, because it's going to be a huge problem to end it. It's going to be a bigger problem to end it than it is to just pretend like nothing's wrong. And that's when you're not being true to yourself. That's like just turning your head so that you don't see something going on when you know it's going on, like a cognitive dissonance type thing. So hopefully you'll figure out how to handle this. You'll talk to them and maybe ask a few questions. Just remember what I'm telling you. They're not grounded. They just want you to think they are, because look at you. You're balanced, beautifully balanced. This is the dance card. You're participating in your life. You're out there living your life, and you are among people, and you have great friends and adoring family and a circle of people that you trust immensely, and you love them and you show it. You declare your love for all those people openly, and you declare your love for this person. But this person is extremely nervous and full of anxiety about talking, whatever this talk is that you're wanting to have with them, which you and I know here what it's going to be about. But they're not who you think they are. They're appearing to be a person who's down to earth and grounded and balanced like you, but they're not. You see how they're crouched down and grabbing onto this tree for dear life? Like, is this how you look? Is this how you do it? When you're in it. You're in that moment and balanced. This is not balanced. They're in a shambles. They're just all messed up over this, knowing that you're going to eventually see all these bad flaws that they have, like everyone else sees, and everyone else rejects them after they see them. And then they're going to fall back into their addiction, or they're going to fall back into this addiction while they're with you, and then they'll lose you still. So they're just having major anxiety. They're just having a big, they're just really, really messed up here over this. Worried sick. They're worried sick. So Taurus, your person's worried sick about the talk you're going to have, and maybe you can come up with some way to find out what you need to find out in your own way, your own wonderful way, where you can just bulldoze straight in there and just lay it out, wasting no time. Maybe open up with them. Maybe they'll open up with you a little bit, enough to give you a little insight, so that you can decide if this is something you want to invite into your life, closer into your life. And this addiction is just feels like maybe a pornography addiction. And I know that some people don't think that pornography addictions are a big deal, but I'll tell you what they do. They consume the person's passionate energies, so that they're being expelled when this person's alone in front of a computer or on their phone, instead of sharing that energy with you. And that's not what intimacy is all about. So that's going to cause a problem. And then it's a form of cheating, because some of these people are actually performing at the request of the person that's requesting a performance. They sometimes chat. There are a lot of ways to betray you whenever you're dealing with a porn addiction. And it desensitizes them to real intimacy, physical intimacy. It's very damaging to relationships. It happens every day, and relationships fall apart every day because of that. And I don't want to see that happening to you. I know you're going to make the best choice. You are amazing. You are so smart that it's unbelievable. And you're strong. Most of all, you're strong. And you're not afraid. You're not afraid to open up this conversation. And you're not afraid to let this person know that, you know, if you have to tell them that this isn't something that you're willing to live with, then I know you're not afraid to voice that. So it's going to work out for you. Everything will be fine. Just be you, and it'll all work out. You'll do the right thing, Taurus. Thank you for joining me. Please like, share, subscribe, drop a comment for me about the video. Any feedback is helpful for me, and the likes and shares and subscriptions, those all help me grow. And the more I grow, the more I can help people. So you enjoy your July, Taurus, and we will meet again in the next video.